Kentucky Cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. We are here at Creative Kitchen and Bath with Miss Allison Davis. And what are you cooking up for us today, Miss Allison? It looks good. I see chicken.
Yeah, I love boneless chicken thighs.
Yeah.
I love dark meat, and I feel like, you know, you can do so many things with it, especially when you can buy these boneless chicken thighs. They're just easy to open up, and so what we're going to do today is do kind of an Italian, almost like caprese, like stuffed chicken thigh. So yeah, they're thin. You can like open them right up, and so what we're going to do is we're going to pan sear these.
Okay.
And we're going to stuff them a little bit. So if you would actually go ahead and start chopping up a little bit of parsley for me.
All right.
I'm just going to take some strips, some pieces of some roasted red bell pepper in with our chicken thighs here. I like to make a point. When I'm purchasing protein, and I'm purchasing chicken in particular, I always look for the free-range, organic. If you can find it, certainly pasture-raised is the best.
Yeah.
But definitely try to find that free-range organic, no antibiotics, as an option.
And is that easy to find now?
It should be.
Say?
Yeah, it is fairly easy to find now. It's a popular item, and our consumers are demanding a little bit better, you know, product now. So I'm glad to see that.
I'm seeing it more often at like Kroger and Meijer and all the different grocery stores. So that's a good sign.
So I have put a little bit of roasted red pepper in here. I'm going to go in with a bit of some basil pesto, just kind of right in the center. And then I've got a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Very, very simple, right? Just a few little ingredients, but a lot of flavor, you know, with that pesto. And all I'm going to do is kind of just roll these guys up. If you have a toothpick, that's going to be ideal.
Yeah.
But we can fold these over as well and just cook them on their side, because we're not going to finish them in the pan. We're actually going to be finishing them in the oven.
Okay.
So I just want to get like a nice sear. I think we've got a high heat going here. Thought I had a high heat going here.
And it just looks so fancy, you know? I mean, it really was real easy.
Very easy.
I mean,
you can serve it with anything. I mean, a side of vegetables, side of broccoli, you name it. What I'm going to do on the outside, I have already seasoned the thighs with some salt and pepper, but I wanted to take a touch of Italian seasoning, and it's going to help give it a little bit of a crust. And then we're going to use that parsley just to go over the top when they're finished. Okay. Because parsley will tend to burn or get a little black, so it's better to use it fresh.
Just right.
So you get that pop of that nice, you know, green color as well. All right, so we're going to go in our pan here. Should be getting hot, and just fold these guys right over, and then they'll start sizzling up. And just be very gentle, obviously, if you don't have a toothpick, so that they stay together.
Right.
And we're going to let it get a nice brown crust.
Okay.
I'm a big fan, and I'm a big believer in the one flip, right? You don't want to flip it twice. You only want to flip it once. You don't want to keep going and going and going and going.
I'm guilty of the multiple flip.
You're a multiple flipper.
I am. I'm so worried that it's going to. I'm a flip flopper. I'm always afraid that it's going to burn too much on the one side, and so I get nervous. Like with pancakes or anything like that, I get grilled cheese.
Well, you're not the only one,
you know?
and I see it a ton of times in class, and I'm always just, you know, encouraging people to just let it sit and let it do its thing. That's what it's made to do. It's made to sear. It's made to cook in the pan.
It makes me nervous.
So let it sit and let it do that.
All right.
So
all right.
We're going to let these brown, and then once these get a nice sear and a brown, we'll flip them over and do the other side.
Okay.
But they'll still be nice and rare in the center, and then that's when we're going to put them on our sheet tray, pop them in the oven to finish them off. But you can stuff these with anything. I use fresh spinach, you know, Parmesan, garlic, mushrooms, leeks. You know, you could go any different way. So this is a great way to use up things that are in your refrigerator.
Right, right.
You know, that you have, that you're like, okay, well, what am I going to do with this? Chop it all up, turn it into a nice stuffing. You can stuff it in a chicken breast, or in this case, the chicken thighs, and it works really well.
Well, the chicken thighs.
Wash my hands real quick.
I loved how the chicken thighs were already. I mean, they were already ready to stuff. I mean, you didn't have to do a lot of work. Like for me, if it was on the bone and had to do all that would be hard.
You don't have to do the bone in. You can pretty much find boneless chicken thighs at any grocery store, so you should be good to go there.
Awesome. So are those about ready to flip?
So yeah, so we can kind of take a look here.
I'm nervous.
Just very gently. You're going to see how I just kind of lay that back over.
Oh yeah.
You know, just to try to keep that filling in there.
It smells so good too. Oh, looks great.
All
That's
right.
perfect, not burnt at all.
And then we're going to finish these off in the oven and serve them up with the fresh parsley. And again, you can have it on rice, pasta, broccoli. You could have it with anything and still have, you know, just a nice healthy meal.
And it is. It's very healthy. I love it.
And I wish we had smell-o-vision because the smells are insane.
It really is. And we're going to have to taste test this, right?
Absolutely.
Because that's very, very important. Well, Allison, thank you so much. I can't wait to try this later. For this recipe and many other recipes, head over to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky, or you can head on over to Miss Allison's website at wildtimecooking.com. She is also on Instagram.
Yeah, we actually have a Wild Time Cooking Instagram, and then I'm on Chef Allison Davis. So.
Awesome. Well, we'll have to check it out. We'll be right back right after this short break.
Today's cooking segment was brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.